Investigators say a bad breakup likely led a Wyoming man to shoot a Maquoketa police officer, then himself. Prosecutors say 30-year-old Aaron Scott broke up with his girlfriend an hour before the April 1st shootout that wounded Sergeant Brendan Zeimet. Today, investigators released dash cam video of that shootout showing the moment Scott opened fire with an SKS assault rifle. Scott then drove away. Police later found his truck crashed in a ditch in Clinton County. Scott shot and killed himself. KCRG TV 9's Katie Wiedemann is live in Maquoketa with more. And Katie, how is that police officer doing?
Well, doctors have cleared him to return to work here at the police station starting tomorrow. Meanwhile, investigators say the best way to explain that dramatic shootout is through dash cam video. Aaron Scott had a small arsenal when he left his Jones County home on April 1st. Investigators say he had 4 guns and plenty of ammo.
We did know based on the note that he left at his house that at some point in time he planned to die.
After noticing Scott's truck parked the wrong way on West Grove Street, Sergeant Zeimet pulled over to check on him. That's when Scott opened his door and stepped out.
It's not until Sergeant Zeimet gets closer, about 5 to 8 feet away, and he actually kind of clears the door, that he sees Aaron Scott holding the assault rifle.
Zeimet grabbed his gun and admits firing the first shot. Then Scott unloads with his assault rifle, firing up to 19 shots. Debris flies as bullets hit the squad car. 1 bullet hit Zeimet in the forearm.
He actually falls behind his squad car as Aaron Scott continues to spray and fire bullets his direction.
Finally, Scott jumps back in his vehicle and speeds away. Despite a history of mental illness, alcohol abuse, and accidentally shooting a friend in 2007, Scott was a registered gun owner.
Scott did have a valid permit from Jones County to have a firearm, a concealed firearm. And so based on the criteria set forth in Iowa, he was not precluded from that.
Investigators say Zeimet was justified in firing those first shots. Now Maquoketa police say it's time to move on.
I also want to keep in mind that the Scott family also had a tragedy that night, and we, as a department, give our sympathies to them also.
Now, investigators say a family friend told them Scott often talked about how he hated the Maquoketa Police Department, but police here say they had very few prior dealings with Scott before all of this happened. He did, however, spend some time in the Jackson County Jail, which is here in Maquoketa. Live in Maquoketa, Katie Wiedemann, KCRG TV 9 News.